They filed briefs the other day in the case, the Supreme Court case over student debt relief. We're not going to have a resolution for that for another like 4 or 5 months. But a separate thing is, if you have student loans, I don't know what percentage is it of people, maybe like a fourth, maybe about 25% of people who have student loans are in an existing plan that is based upon income. The Biden administration is proposing to get rid of all those plans and put it into one plan called Repay. It is, as of now, the most affordable of the 5 plans that exist, and it's going to be made more affordable. The plan is actually sort of good relative to what exists now. But as you read through the details, like you get halfway through and you're just like, oh God, dude, just forgive all the loans. Like it's just so punitive in some respects and just petty sounding. But essentially what it is, I'll just go over it now because it's important for people to know. Essentially what it is it is available for both undergraduate or graduate loans. It is not available to parents who borrowed money to pay for their children's loan. It's only for people who were the students specifically. They're calculated on your earnings and household size. So if you made if you are in the bottom 30% of earnings, or with families with earnings of less than $29,000, you will qualify for payments that are 83% lower per dollar borrowed over their lifetimes. If you are in the top 30% of earners, families with earnings exceeding $90,000, you'd see only a 5% reduction. So a single borrower with an income of $30,500 or less per year would not be required to make any monthly payments. And then after 10 years, and then after 20 years, the loan would be forgiven. If you have balances of less than $12,000, it would be 10 years and the loan's forgiven. If you are a family of household of 4 with an income below $62,400, you are not required to make any payments. And the money does not accrue interest. And if you make that amount over the course of the next 20 years, if your loaned dollar figure is greater than $12,000, it will all be forgiven. It's less than $12,000, it'll be forgiven after 10 years. More information will come, but those are the broad outlines. It's a better situation than has prior existed, but it's like complicated and petty enough where it's just like, oh my God.
Bust out Microsoft Excel.
Let's do a different system. Wipe the loans clean. We haven't collected a single payment in student loans in 3 years. The country still seems to be standing. Let's get rid of the student loan debt, and let's give and let's pay for a free option in every state, and be done with it. I'm going to take a quick break.
Let it disappear the same way PPP loans did.
Yeah.